Welcome to Doak Campbell Stadium, and you might as well get used to the sound you're hearing. The Seminole war chant is going full throat. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a fellow ACC opponent, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Seminoles will boot it away to start the game. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. The Hurricane offense makes its way onto the field to start this game. The flash, the style, the swagger, these two really define an era of great college football, and it's always fun to see them square off.
So well put, Reese. I mean, two flashy programs, and when they're rocking, they're rocking. The state of Florida's rocking. Everybody's wanting to go to Miami and Florida State. This is a big one, Palmer.
Yeah, and David, you and I can appreciate this because we were playing back in the day when these two programs really had it rolling, when they had so much NFL talent and speed on the field, it seemed like each and every year. And this was a game that always seemed to determine the national championship picture at the end of the year.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Carter. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And the Hurricanes will try to pin them back with the punt. Having to kick it away after a 3-and-out's not what they had in mind. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. So the Florida State Seminoles offense will get the ball for the first time. This matchup on the outside, Jesse, a big play weapon for the offense, a shutdown corner for the D.
They say big-time players make big plays in big games, so who gets the best of this matchup? That's going to determine the game.
I mean, such a fun chess match. How much are they on each other during the game? The head-to-head matchup that everybody wants to see.
Second and 10, he'll throw again. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. Quickly complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks, because he got nothing after the catch. The Noles will have it 1st and 10. They want to just keep throwing it. That was an eyelash away from being picked off, and that is not the way to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. He'll throw on 3rd down. Finds his tight end. Good tackle there to stop him short of the 1st down, and now they have to make a call. And the Seminoles will punt it away on 4th down. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. RPO complete to open the drive. He's brought down solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. After trying the running game, let's see if they do it again on 2nd down. Quick completion to the right. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the 1st down. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the middle. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. That incompletion leads to 2nd down and 10. They're working that left side. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. And the Canes are moving quickly down the field. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. He's got his man. In a series that's been defined by close games, the last meeting was not that as the Canes blew them away.
And they jumped out all over the Noles early in that game. They kind of established that rhythm and swagger. And David, you know, when this team gets the swag and they start feeling themselves, it's ball game. It's over.
When they get it going and the talent they always have upper-end talent on their teams. It's just, can they meet that talent? Can they exceed it sometimes, occasionally? They were up for Florida State a year ago. Let's see if Florida State can return the favor.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
And that is priority #1 for defenses. Get to the quarterback, affect him, get hits on him. They do it right here, get their first sack of the game. Last game, by the way, last time out, they had 5. Let's see what this defense can continue to do.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
It is so beautiful when I get you behind the sticks in guaranteed passing situations, because guess what? I don't have to fire off and play run. I'm going and getting the quarterback and getting him on the ground. That's what defensive linemen live for.
And the Canes will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Got him downfield. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. The Seminoles will hustle to the line.
Nice catch there. I'll tell you, the Seminole passing attack has come a long way over the years. When I was playing against them back in the day, they were in the I formation every single play. Maybe it was play action. Maybe it was a shot play to the perimeter of the field. Now, they've got guys running all different kinds of routes, playing at different tempos, lining up all over the field. This dude is a guy you just have to know where he is every single snap.
They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. And the Noles will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Quick release on the RPO. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Kept it on the ground last time. Let's see if they go back to it on 2nd down. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. Still running at the 40. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. The Canes will line it up on 1st and 10.
What an individual effort there by the quarterback on the RPO, because everybody was covered. He just takes off, and he shows you his ability out in the open field. He's like a running back. He's got great vision. He's got the speed. He looks so natural when he's in the 2nd level carrying the rock. Huge gain on offense by the Q. I love it on that play.
And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. It's been a defensive battle through the 1st period, and the stats tell that tale. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that 1st quarter. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. So now on comes the field goal unit. He got it. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Top 15 teams colliding today in a huge matchup, and it's now a final. Ohio State looked dominant in a victory that was never really in question. That offense had zero problem putting up points, not unlike the days of Stroud and Fields and so many greats before them. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a top 15 matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And the returner will be brought down. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Oh, and it's picked off. Threw it right into the teeth of double coverage.
Tell you what, defensive players don't always see where the ball is. They see the receiver and they get to chase him, but really good job seeing where the receiver is, going and making an interception, making a big play, getting the ball back to your offense.
Offense getting set for first down. He wants to throw. He makes the connection. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They'll line up for a second down play. It's a draw. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. The Hurricanes line up to punt it away. Takes it on the return. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get landed.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. From the gun, the running back has it. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. The run from the shotgun. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? From the gun, wants to pass. Moves away as he feels pressure. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Seminoles are on the move. To the air on first down. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. The incompletion leads to 2nd and 10. Gives it to the back on the draw. That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves him with 3rd and 3. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Got his man downfield. Makes the grab over the defense, and they are threatening now down at the 15. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He's got the tight end. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And the defense has given up some plays, some passing yards on this drive. You want to stop that? Nice job rushing the quarterback, making him feel a little bit of pressure and getting him on the ground and now getting him behind the sticks.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll try to pop the draw. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll use the running game on first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Florida State. An impressive, long, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points.
They just matriculated the ball down the field, didn't they, Reese? So impressive. Didn't see a lot of explosive plays, but how about the execution? Running and throwing the football. Wow.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
A lot of quarterbacks have so much confidence that they can fit the ball in tight windows. How about the defensive player right here making an unbelievable interception, forcing the turnover, big play, big momentum swing.
Couldn't ask for better field position for this offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He's got it on the move. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's back to throw on 2nd down. Swings it out to the flat. He's right there to stop him, but the quick throw and catch enough to give them the first down. Trying to pound their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, no!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point makes it 14-3. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Leaves it with the running back. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Gets it out fast. And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the first down. Ready to fire from the pistol. Wants to throw on first down. He finds his man. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. On 2nd down, looking to throw. He's got his man, makes the grab. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They keep attacking through the air. And the quarterback is snowed under. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. And the Hurricanes will punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. He's got great speed. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. First down for this offense. Looking to move it through the air. Quickly complete. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. Quarterback extends the play. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. First down. He's going to pass. Deep shot for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown Seminoles. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown, and that's exactly what happened.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. South Carolina showed its toughness on the road and picked up a crucial victory. And every win counts, don't get me wrong. But the victories outside of the comforts of home can really serve as a springboard.
Finds his target down the middle.
It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Miami! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him. That was just as simple as playing catch in warm-ups.
And this offense felt like they could take advantage of this defense down the field, throwing the football. They've got a lot of speed on the perimeter, and I feel like they've got some matchups they feel they should be winning one-on-one. You saw a great example of it right there.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 21-10. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score coming on the touchdown pass from 55 yards out. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, between the coaches who have matched wits in this game and the players and the unforgettable moments, Miami, Florida State is must-see TV, and today is no different. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the battle between Miami and Florida State plays out.
The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. They keep it on the ground to open the third. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll go to the ground. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going to take off. At the 40, there he goes. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. How about this dude going off script for the Noles? Not necessarily known for his running ability.
Hey, make plays when they're there, right? I think that's one of the most important qualities of a quarterback is being able to make the right decision at the right time. And listen, they've had some great ones at Florida State. Looking for that next great one to take him over the top.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Quick strike complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Seminoles with the 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. This drive was clicking along, but now it's 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. And that one's incomplete. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. On target. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Gets rid of it. Gets open down the middle. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football, let him make plays.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And the Canes decide to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. From the gun, running back gets to give. Really putting together a threat now. They get the 1st. It's out of the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. Fires and picked off. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33.
What a big game-changing play. I love when you see defensive players, they jump on the ball like they were the offensive guy. So aggressive, going and getting that pick, creating some big mojo for your team.
They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. The give to the tailback. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground, and they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback will audible. Handoff to the single back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the back. Makes one man miss. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? They'll try to run for it. And the Canes pick up the first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. He's right on target. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Safe completion on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Got a man. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. They'll run it. It's Carter. The Canes get enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Handoff to the lone back. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down.
3rd and short in college football today. You see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
And the try is no good. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. First down here for the offense. He wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. Got his man in the middle. And there is nothing doing on that one. You got the completion and nothing else to show for it. Looking to pass on 2nd down. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. They're trying to get to it. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush. They win up front.
And the Seminoles will call on their punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll field the punt. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They go to the ground. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Finds the tight end. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. The give out of the gun. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. Got 3 on first down and second and 7. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. They'll try to power their way ahead. He'll come through on third down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's first and 10. Off the RPO, complete. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. The Hurricanes are in the red zone. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Touchdown, Canes! What a catch and run for 6. Well, we wondered exactly where the momentum was, and it looks as if Uncle Mo might have switched sidelines and switched families.
And momentum is such a big thing. It's such a real part of college football, isn't it? You can just feel that right now. It just felt a few minutes ago like this game was over, and all of a sudden, this team, they're believing in themselves. They've got some wind. They've got some hope. Their defense now needs to get the football back and keep that momentum going.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. BYU was able to come away with the victory, but it was not the type of dominant win we've seen from the Cougars over the years. A win, yes, but this one lacked style points. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. On second down, he'll let it fly. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Noles send out the punt unit. Makes a move. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. The back goes in motion. He'll start this drive firing. Complete downfield. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a first down. And the Hurricanes moving quickly to the line.
And it was the defense that got this started, right? They were the ones who got the stop, forced a punt, gave it back to the offense, who now just picked up a nice completion. You win as a team, but give the defense credit for getting this thing going.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Hurricanes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the fourth quarter and about to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They'll throw it on first down. Fires to the big fella. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. On second down, he'll fire. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. They're bringing heat. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And he was able to get back on top of it. Well, after the quarterback put the ball on the deck, he went into damage control mode and was able to get back on top of it.
Yeah, he's really lucky. And you remember, quarterbacks, they're not practicing the same ball security as running backs are, per se, each and every week in practice, but that's no excuse. That quarterback has got to do a better job holding on to the ball.
And the Seminoles will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Slips through the line. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Finds his man down the middle. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. He's looking to throw. Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. And the Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He's got his man. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He'll try the left side. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. And this offense can just about taste taking the lead in the 4th quarter, but you do want to be careful not to score too quickly. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. He's looking to throw. Dances away from the heat. Touchdown, Miami! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
Number 14.
He didn't see anyone open. Said, no problem. I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. The kickoff team takes the field to boot this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Fires to the big fella. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. The defense coming out to protect the lead, but this offense still has plenty of time, likely their final drive. Finds his big tight end. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. It's 1st down from back at their own 24-yard line. Looking to move it through the air. The sweet feet buy a little time. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. What can they pull out of the playbook here on 2nd and long from the 17? He's looking to throw. He's got it. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete. After the misconnection, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires downfield. Soft spot in the middle. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Back to the air one more time. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. A solid pickup on the scramble and slide, but there's a flag down. Let's see what that's about. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Quickly to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th.
Now, 4th down.
On 4th down, looking to pass. Fires to the middle. Got it past the marker. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
2nd down.
Got to get lined up to spike it and stop the clock. This drive started about the time Walter Camp invented football, but the defense can finally get a stop on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Unleashes one deep. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, oh, is that sweet.
It's glorious. To be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media, it's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games starred. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did, and we saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers make some of the biggest plays of their lives in this game, in a rivalry game that just means so much. This was a fun one to call.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.